Hey guys, it's Tara. So this is just gonna be a talking video and I'm gonna try to keep it short. I'm not gonna mention names because I don't want to add to the attention that I don't think some people deserve. Um, but I know most of my followers and I know that you guys follow the beauty community on YouTube. And we're all aware of the drama, right? I don't want to address those specific people. I don't believe they deserve to be talked about. But let me just say, I don't believe any of my subscribers do this. I think we're all more grown adults than that. But, this canceled culture that we're living in or whatever, like, I'm not so much opposed to that per se. Sorry, my cat. What I am opposed to, though, is making specific videos like the drama channels. There's drama channels that pop up on my YouTube that have a million subscribers, and all the YouTuber talks about is the drama. Nothing nothing important. Forget about what's going on in the world. We're talking about makeup drama. I'm sorry. I thought we had bigger fish to fry in 2020. Just saying. But instead of if we're really in this canceled people call it cancel culture, if we're really doing that, I think people are misunderstanding what the word canceled means. You don't keep them going by talking about them, even if you're bashing them, especially if you're bashing them. Like the comment section on some of the videos that I've just randomly pulled up, I don't even know why I pulled them up. I hate drama. I hate confrontation. But the Twitter, like the comments, whoa, dude, like no matter how good or bad of a person you are or people think you are, those comments hurt. Okay? And we're all foolish if we think that those people don't read those comments. Those comments could destroy, absolutely, utterly. I mean, they destroyed me, and I wasn't the one being talked about. Like, I went through this on TikTok for something totally unrelated, but I really got bashed on a video and in the comment section simply because I used one word wrong. So it sounded bad. I'm not gonna lie about it. It sounded bad. It's not how I meant it. It wasn't my intention. But I misworded it, and boy, oh boy, did I get slammed. Like, I lost my straight mind for like a week because the comments were so mean. I mean, holy smokes, guys. And like I said, this was just one little TikTok, video, I can't imagine, like I said, whether you're good or bad, all those awful, nasty, mean, violent comments, they're being read and they're hurting people. And I don't believe that we should hurt people because we're hurt. Hurt doesn't, it doesn't, I don't know. Like, if we're in this cancel culture, we need to just cancel. We don't keep it going with drama channels. We don't keep it going in the comments. We don't. Why? If we're trying to cancel, and I'm not saying I'm in on this, I'm just saying this is the world we're in at the moment. This is the way it's going. But we're just, we're keeping this going. We're keeping it alive. We're keeping the hate rolling in if we continue to talk about it, make videos about it, comment about it, or even watch the videos about it. And I'm guilty. I've watched a couple. I'm guilty. I'm not going to lie to you. I've watched a couple, and I was so disgusted that I haven't watched anymore. The last video I watched, sorry, my cat just keeps jumping up. The last video I watched about beauty community drama was Wayne Goss put a video out breaking his silence in the beauty community. He didn't name a single name. He was so eloquently spoken and basically said exactly what I'm saying, and I 100% agree with him. If we're gonna do cancel culture, just cancel them. We don't need to keep, all we're doing is feeding into it, making the people that are being canceled even more popular now, because we're spreading their name to people that probably didn't know who the hell they were anyways. And we are absolutely attacking and bashing them in their comments when they probably have the weight of the world on their shoulders already. And we all know who I'm talking about. I'm still not going to say a name, but if you follow the beauty community, I'm sure you saw the Switch Lives with series and the following series where they collaborated in the makeup. I watched all that before all this happened. I watched that months ago. And in that, you can really see that SD, you can really see that SD, there's a moment where he's genuinely overwhelmed at the niceness and the gratitude, and he's just really thankful that JS was willing to help him and sit him down and explain to him that he's worth more, and he's kind of been getting screwed over by these companies and with his merch, and JS is there to kind of help and guide SD. And I'm not excusing anything that either one of them have done, but I think, I don't even know if I want to put this out there. I think there's good and bad to everyone. Does that make sense? We all have a good and a bad side. It's up to us which one we lean towards on a daily or as a regular, we're all capable of bad things. Maybe not to the extent of others, but we're all capable in some way of our own to do bad things. And I think his sense of humor and his thoughts are messed up. I think he's got a very sick and twisted sense of humor. And it's not humorous. It's not humorous at all. But maybe he grew up in a place where that was, you know? I mean, there's things that I find funny that someone that didn't grow up around me would be like, "Oh my god," you know? Like, I'm not excusing him. He did wrong and he should be held accountable in however they can do so, or if anybody wants to do so. But I think there's a good side to him too. I mean, he is a human being. Should that automatically give him a free pass of forgiveness? Absolutely not. But in that documentary, you can, and I felt it was genuine. You can just look at SD's face and in his eyes, especially in the bathroom scene after they see the warehouse for the first time. He's genuinely surprised, he's genuinely shocked, he's genuinely happy, he's genuinely appreciative. And you know, you see good out of JS in that series too. Um, they've both made horrible mistakes in their past. Um, they're both, well, I would say JS thrives on drama. That's what he lives for. But I think he's grown up. I don't think he's as bad as he was when he was younger. You know, everybody makes mistakes when they're younger. You don't know better. You say stupid things. You don't know. You're not as wise. You're not as worldly. You know, and do I believe that things from 15 years ago should be able to be brought back up and thrown in someone's face? God, no. Because 15 years ago, I was sticking a needle in my arm multiple times a day. And I was stealing, and I was lying, and I was cheating to get what I wanted so that I could get my drugs. So do I believe that someone's past that long ago should be allowed to be just like up and thrown in somebody's face? No, I don't. I know how much I've grown and learned, and I don't think that's fair. However, though, they kind of both seem to keep making the same mistakes and just thinking that an apology's good enough. You know, when you apologize, it should kind of mean that you're not going to do that again, because now it's been brought to your attention that it's wrong, right? When you're forced or asked to apologize, something should click right here that's saying, okay, well, that wasn't right. People are upset and they're wanting an apology, so maybe I shouldn't do that again. And I feel like neither one of them kind of understand that concept. One more than other though. But you know, let's just stop talking about it. If people would just shut up about it, they really would be canceled. If people just wouldn't give it the time of day, if they're that bad and everybody's so enraged, why are we still talking about them? Why are we still giving them a spotlight? We're still making room for them. If we real or if the populate, I'm not saying, I keep saying we. I don't necessarily mean me. I don't care. I don't follow either one of them. I don't use that makeup. We all know how I feel about colored eyeshadow, and boy, oh boy, you can't buy a more colorful palette from the one person that I'm talking about. Like, whoo, damn. I'd love to give his liquid lipsticks a shot though, because I hear they are amazeballs, that they do not move. So like, I'm a little upset about that. But if we're really wanting them gone because they're so toxic and bad, then shut up. Stop talking about them. Stop making videos. Stop writing comments. Stop tweeting. Stop. 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 I haven't even mentioned their names. I've solely mentioned initials just so you guys can kind of keep track of which one I'm talking about at the moment. But I refuse to mention their name. I will not title this with their name. I'm not, my friend James was like, "You want more views? Talk about the drama." And I was like, no, that's not what I'm here for. That's not what I'm about. But Wayne Goss's video really gave me the push just to at least do this. I don't know who all is going to see this, but if we're really, as a whole, that upset at one or two or three or four people in the beauty community, don't lump them all together. The beauty community isn't bad. These handful of individuals that just so happen to be in the beauty community are bad, or whatever you want to call them. I don't believe necessarily that they're both absolutely rotten to the core bad. I don't. They've done very bad, dark things that need to be talked about, but not by us. You see what I'm saying? Like, they need to go to therapy, or if police are getting involved. I don't know. I don't even know all the exact details. I won't watch the drama channels. I won't invest my time and my energy into finding out what all really went down. I mean, I know bits and pieces because, my God, you would unless you're living under a rock. I know snippets, but I don't have a full story or a full timeline or anything like that. But the longer that these drama I don't understand the point of drama channels, and boy do they get the subscribers. Whoa. But I don't want to waste my life talking about other people's drama. Can you imagine how depressing that would be for your own life, that's all you're talking about is people fighting and this and that, and it's all bad? How depressing, how gloomy. And I don't want to live like that. I most certainly don't want to watch that. I don't want to sit and waste my energy and my day getting involved in something that, number one, I care absolutely nothing about. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect any of us. It doesn't affect any of us. But the people it does affect are the people that are getting all these hate comments. Just even if they are bad people, even if they are this bad, no one deserves that, guys. It's earth shattering. It's heart ripping. Guys, these comments are I mean, I know SD has some mental health issues. Dude, I can not even imagine how he is right now. He is probably, will be lucky if he doesn't try to commit suicide. It's serious. This isn't just about beauty community drama. These are people's lives, and I understand that they've done bad things, but we don't know them personally. We don't know shit. Let's just be real with it. We don't know shit. We all played telephone. You know how, rumors and one thing gets said, and by the time it makes it to the 10th person, it's totally different. Now imagine spreading that all through the internet. Dude, I just, as bad as I hate to say it, I genuinely feel bad for them, because no matter what I think about what they've done or said, I, it's bad. But does anybody deserve this much hate from absolute millions of strangers? I don't know. I don't know. But if we're gonna stick in this canceled culture, let's do just that. Let's just cancel them quietly. Nobody needs to make a ruckus. Nobody needs to make a drama channel. Nobody needs to leave 50,000 million comments on every single tweet, YouTube video, post, Instagram story. Why? Why? Their lives are being ripped apart enough because of their own stupidity. So what? We're just going to add to it and make them feel a million times worse when we weren't there. We don't know them personally. We have no idea what the hell happened. So, instead of this hate culture, if we're going to do canceled culture, let's just do it right. Just cancel them and move on. We don't need to talk about it. We don't need to gossip about it. We don't need to speculate. We don't need to wish anyone ill will. I think someone with millions and millions of viewers and subscribers and followers, and I think just being canceled in its own by itself is enough to make these people suffer or realize that as a society or as a beauty community, we're not going to tolerate it. And we can do that. We can just cancel them. Like, just don't watch. Just don't follow them. Don't read their tweets. Don't, if you're really that mad about it, just stop. Just stop. Just dead ass halt it, We don't need to continue to bash them and run them through the mud and, like Wayne Goss said, incite violence. And it may not be physical violence, but those comments, guys, they're violent. And I can, the mental state of someone receiving those comments would have to be just so, oh, it would just be awful. So, if this is something that, like, I know you guys have seen it everywhere and heard about it, I just kind of wanted to put my thoughts on there I'm not trying to add to anything. If anything, I'm trying to put a stop to the comments, the follows, the drama channels. Really, guys, come on. Like, that just seems like middle school straight bullshit to me. That YouTubers actually have an entire platform and can create an entire channel over nothing but drama and get millions of subscribers. I'm in my 30s, okay? I don't know. I don't want the drama. I don't want around it. I don't want to hear about it. I am 30, almost 34 years old. Okay, I left that way behind. And I don't get it. So I'm hoping that, my subscribers are more on my level about it, and just let it be. If he's bad and all that's true, he's paying for it. Trust me, he's getting what he deserves. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, we don't need to keep it going. We don't need to be indulging in these drama channels, as fun as it is sometimes. But really, all we're doing is adding to the absolute pure hatred and awfulness of the internet. If we make even a single comment, unless it's positive, like your mama always taught you, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Truest words of wisdom ever. And if we're gonna live in a cancel culture, we're just gonna have to cancel them. Period. Done. Zip. End of story. You know, maybe they can come back in a few years, you know, work on themselves, redeem themselves, do whatever. But these drama channels and commenting and the tweeting and it's a lot, you know? So let's just reel it back in. Be the adults that we know we can be, no matter how fun it is. Yes, I've watched a couple of the videos. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I haven't. I have. But I very quickly stopped. It's, number one, it's just not my jam. Number two, it was so hateful and so negative and disturbing. Then the comment section was and this poor girl. Seems like she loves it though. Like, what are we doing back there? I would check myself into a psychiatric hospital if I was the one on the other side receiving those comments. Like, guys, they're so bad. So, you know, I'm sure my subscribers are mature and just nicer than most people. And yeah, I just wanted to give my really quick thoughts on it without naming names because I don't really want to be in it. I'm not going to title this video with any names. Actually, I have no idea what I'm going to title this video. But I'm going to try to keep it kind of vague so that I'm not looking for clickbait. I'm not looking for anything. I just, from me to my subscribers already, we're better than this. It's not the beauty community. It's a few people that happen to be in the beauty community. And I don't want everyone to, you know, take away from the good ones. You know, I still love Raw Beauty Christie, Bailey Sarian, Robert Welsh, James Welsh, Skincare by Hiram, Brad Mondo, Jackie Aina. You know, they're all good. They never are in anything. They never say anything that's out of line or that would get twisted to somebody or anything. So there are plenty, Wayne Goss, duh. There's plenty of good beauty YouTubers. And to be frank, it's just easier to go follow the good ones and just stay away from the bad. Don't comment, don't like their videos, don't watch them. If you watch them, you're just giving into them. You're giving them more views. You're giving them more fame. That's what you're doing. Every time you say their name, every time you make a video, every time you watch a video, every time you make a comment, you're shining the spotlight even more on them. Good or bad, it doesn't matter. Yeah, what was that quote? Any press is good press. You know, when you're a celebrity, any press is good press. It doesn't matter if it's shining a bad light on you or a good light on you. So we need to just take that light away. They don't need a light. Nobody needs to be shining on them for nothing right now. So this is the only way I could think to do it. Just everybody just stop. Just cut them out of your brain. Pretend they never existed. Because otherwise, this is just gonna... I don't know about you, but I'm sick of hearing about it. So I just wanted to make a quick video, spew my thoughts, and yeah, I'll be back later. Bye, guys.